In the mountains of Appalachia, one grave was different. They buried her with a bell, just in case she wasn't truly dead. And on foggy nights, some say, you could still hear it ring. The year was 1893. The town of Cold Spring, West Virginia. It was a coal settlement, nothing more than shacks, a church, and a hillside cemetery. They called it Pine Hollow Cemetery, one of many Appalachian graveyards built in the age of fear. Not fear of ghosts, but fear of waking up underground. In the late 1800s, people truly feared premature burial. Doctors, they made mistakes. Newspapers told of dead patients gasping awake on the embalming table. One grave year never matched the rest. The stone reads Rebecca Hensley, 1869 to 1893. The Lord heard her cry. Locals say that on misty nights, after the church bell stops ringing, another bell could be heard, faint, rhythmic, and hollow, drifting from the valley below. The story sounds like folklore, but safety coffins were real inventions. In 1891, Franz Vester patented one with air tubes, a viewing window, and a spring-loaded lid. Others added flags, food tubes, or the famous bell rope tied to the hand. Rural undertakers across Appalachia used them during epidemics. It wasn't superstition, it was insurance. If the buried person woke up, they could ring the bell for help. In 1978, a local historian named Earl Henson visited Pine Hollow while cataloging pioneer graves. He described it as vandalized and overgrown. But one note from his field notebook stands out. He wrote, "Small iron pipe emerging from grave, traces of wire, bell missing. No follow-up, no explanation." His journal ends right there. Even now, hikers and hunters report faint metallic sounds from the hillside after storms. Paranormal teams have caught it too, a soft, uneven, clinking underground, a dead ringer as it's often referred to. Skeptics say shifting soil or rusted wire explains it. Logical, maybe. But those who've stood at Rebecca's grave claim the sound doesn't travel on the wind. It rises from below. In these mountains, stories don't die. They wait, buried in shallow graves beneath the soil. If you ever find yourself at Pine Hollow, listen carefully. Appalachia is full of forgotten graves and unanswered questions. The past doesn't always rest easy, and sometimes it still calls to us. If you want more true stories buried in history, subscribe to The Grave Historian and keep your lantern lit.